Out the roof, I'm taking his back, he said I was real. I get shit like baby, she that bitch like $70,000 missing, stolen by my road dog. Boozilla said I zipped the bitch, first he was a road dog.
I ain't never stiffing none of my partners, bro.
Clock in. Black Gotta just walked in. Team Black Gotta stand up, man. Yeah. We back with another video with ex-NBA affiliate BBG Baby Joe. I know you guys been hearing what's going on with BBG Baby Joe being accused of stealing 70,000 smackaronis from NBA Youngboy.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Now, from what I've seen and what all of you guys have seen, it seemed to me Baby Joe was one of Youngboy's closest friends, to the point where you would see Baby Joe every time you seen Youngboy. It seemed like their relationship was close. Not only was their relationship close to each other, it seemed to me Baby Joe also had a relationship with Youngboy's relatives, like his mom. Youngboy and Baby Joe met each other in jail, and they've been cool ever since.
I met YB in jail.
In jail?
Yeah, me and YB went in jail.
Youngboy had a cousin who go by the name Boozilla. He ended up passing away. Boozilla was close friends with Baby Joe, and it made their bond stronger after Boozilla ended up passing away.
Boozilla and Youngboy are cousins, right?
Yeah, they first cousins.
So you being his, close homeboy, and that being his cousin, that kind of like, kind of made you guys kind of bond and have a friendship?
Yeah, like that, like the inside of the earth is like the core. That's what it's called? The core, is right? The core, like that's the core. Like you can say that's the core. Like Boozilla, like on him, like I lost Boo. That's why I lost Boo, and God gave me YB.
I think it's safe to say, after linking up with YB, things started going up for Baby Joe. You would see Baby Joe in a lot of NBA Youngboy's videos, and you would see them on live, just tripping, being a little bit too hot out here. But this is where their relationship took a turn for the worse. Youngboy started going through a lot of legal situations, and in between those legal situations, he decided to drop a song. It was called Tears of War.
Dollars put everybody on my road car. $70,000 missing, stolen by my road dog. Boozilla said I zipped the bitch, first he was a road dog.
It's clear as day. When you hear that line in that song, the only person you could think of him talking about had to been Baby Joe. It even got to a point where Baby Joe was slightly confused when he first heard the song, and he was wondering why nobody in the camp was talking to him, and on top of that, nobody in the camp wanted to tell him what's the reason Youngboy felt that way.
Come on, man. A couple of them big gangsta ass niggas. I swear to God, they wasn't in the car when we got pulled over in front of that man. But these gangsters, they big gangsters, they scared. They ain't gonna. Niggas ain't wanna drive around anyway, though. Y'all believe that? Man, make this go by since a nigga line, but I was in the car. I was in the car with Pistol P. I was in the car with Skelly, who gave D. Some else that do makeup, and the nigga Vay. We was all in the car, and the Uber driver named Gabe. I got his phone number. I could call him, and he can tell the whole world who was all in the car since in Hood Rich. Since he lied and said that only me and Vay left in the Uber, nobody else did. I got receipt, y'all. I'm not an internet nigga though. That's not my job to change another mind. Shit, I ain't stealing. If I stole money, bro, you don't think they'll post a video of me stealing money? You don't think that'd have been out? Look at this nigga, whoop the out here. You know that shit have been out. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I just don't like with the Tears of War song. I talked to after the song. Talk to me, I wish I'd have got, you hollered at me before that, then drop the song. I wouldn't, Come on, man. Serious, bro? Me? You don't think I tried to call that nigga? I'm gonna answer. You know what I'm saying? If I keep doing it, make me feel like I'm the boy myself. You feel me? To me, like, I love them to death, don't get me wrong, I love all my brothers. I ain't go in my mood though. You feel me? They know when they move. I ain't go in my mood though, and that's bad. And there's people around him who know I ain't go in my mood. Speak up. You ain't gotta clear my name so I could come back around. I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it, no lie. I just want my name clear, bro. You heard me? But I still can pull up to a nigga and he'll have 200-300 grand or a couple of peas or this, that, and the third, and they can leave out. They know ain't nothing gonna come up missing. You feel what I'm saying?
The real question is, after hearing the song and seeing what Baby Joe had to say, is why would Youngboy lie on you? It puts questions in the air. Like, is there somebody in Youngboy's ear, you know, basically telling him not to hang around BBG and just using that situation as an excuse? Or was BBG completely in the wrong and he could have did something that YB wasn't expecting? But I do have a clip that explains Baby Joe and Youngboy's relationship, and you could even hear Baby Joe in this clip saying somebody's stealing.
Hey, you know what? You Peter, don't be mad at me.
You stealing in this bit, man. I ain't trying to fight.
So from the sounds of it, Youngboy was pressing Baby Joe whole time. Baby Joe was questioning who's round stealing. Sound like Baby Joe lost something. Watching that video makes me question, would Baby Joe really steal after being so upset about somebody stealing? I don't know. You guys tell me. But you know what most people hate more than a rumor? A rumor that you're trying to get to the bottom of, but there's people left and right giving you different answers to your question.
Just woke up out the doghouse, had to go brush my shake back. Now I done found out why I say I don't want my move. Man, these be too scared to just talk. Like, come on, y'all putting that bad low on me like I would've with my move with another nigga. For real. I don't want to do this, but man, clear me. My name got to get clear, but I ain't lying, man.
Sound like Baby Joe is desperate to find out how and where did these rumors come from, and what's the reason that he's being labeled as a thief. But I don't know about Baby Joe. I heard this saying, and it's a real simple saying. It's called read between the lines. I don't know what Baby Joe has been doing around the 4K trade camp, but for these rumors to be put out about you and nobody step up in your defense that's within the camp, it's clearly obvious there's something Baby Joe was doing that made a lot of people feel differently about him. I don't know the reason, but I can say a couple of things that I feel stood out when it came to the NBA camp. One being the fact that everybody else repped and honored 4K trade and NBA. Meanwhile, seemed like to me, Baby Joe was more focused on creating his own camp. You would see him repping BBG more than NBA. Not saying that's the reason, but am I tripping? Or was Quando Rondo repping NBA more than Baby Joe? Baby Joe even had moments where the crew would go hang out while he was feeling left out.
I see Quando, No Cap, 10, Bug, K. See, all y'all went to the little show in Florida. I know y'all drove to that bed. Now you gotta come to that 8. Why nigga ain't come get me? Why nigga ain't come get the prettiest red alive thinking ain't on me? Huh? Why nigga ain't come get the sickest in the city? I was gonna turn that bitch up. I was gonna dive in the crowd. But a nigga don't fuck with me. I see that though, you hear me? I ain't tripping though, you hear me? You know why? Because I'm just gonna jump off the balcony, dumb, and fall on the ground. You know why? Because I'm Hulk Hogan. I mean, Hulk smash. Dumb shit. Yeah, you know. I don't know why I told them people I quit. No, I got nowhere that I still pop perks.
But when it comes to this situation with YB, If you ask Baby Joe what really happened, his answer would be that YB simply gave him 70K and he was so drugged out that he forgot that he even gave it to him.
Tell y'all this shit, cause this shit really been fucking with me, really been eating me up. I ain't never stiffing none of my partners, bro. You hear me? I was giving it high, I was giving it, if you take meds, sometimes you forget stuff, you feel me? But like, I ain't no troll, I ain't never want to do this. But like, it's kind of getting out of hand. I ain't never go in my mood like that. Nigga, you thorough, change my life. You feel me? Like, and that shit be hurting my feelings. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it be getting to me. So I don't really like it.
Now, Baby Joe saying Youngboy gave it to him, but when he did, he was under the influence. That's crazy to hear. He's also known to be the same way. Who could you really believe in this situation? But we heard Baby Joe talk about the situation multiple times and got to the point where he did 2 interviews with the same interviewer talking about the same situation.
People were saying, now this is rumor, this ain't me. They were saying that you had allegedly taken 70K from NBA Youngboy somehow.
Yeah,
and I know you went to social media. Go ahead, clear it up.
I had seen it. Yes. Nah, it's just like some shit I holler at my brother about when he come home type shit. Just some, some in-house.
Okay. Now, why would people think that you had taken 70K from NBA Youngboy?
Shit, he had said in the song.
Now, when Baby Joe noticed that Youngboy would come home and he wouldn't even have an opportunity to speak to Youngboy about it, because I guess Youngboy is enjoying himself, man. He's spending time with his family. He's going out of country, and he's just doing YB things while Baby Joe is trying to get this story out. But this is the second interview he just did.
Yeah, man, See, before my people call me, I would explain it. Now I really just don't. I don't care what narrative is wrong with. Like, the people could think what they want. My people, people not people who I with and who know me, no, I wouldn't. I would do no. Like, if I knew the full story of everything, you feel what I'm saying, brother? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I tell my people ask me, I ran it with them, they're like, really? That shit, brother. Like, I really don't even get like, just show with, not that shit.
Now, does any of this hurt your relationship with NBA Youngboy?
I don't really. Shit.
Now, I don't know if Baby Joe is expecting to do these interviews without being asked about the question, but he should expect it, especially if he's not dropping any more music. I feel like what's best right now is for him to focus on his career and do what he feel like is best for him and his family. And in the meantime, if things come back together with him and Youngboy, that's what will happen. But to allow other people to get in his ear and telling him how not to move can definitely affect him and anybody else in the future. Sometimes you got to go with your heart and you got to think with your head. But one thing I do know, the question is still in the air. What do you guys think? Y'all think Baby Joe slimed his own man out? Or do y'all think Youngboy could have possibly been so toe up he didn't even notice that he gave Baby Joe 70,000? Y'all let me know in the comment section below what y'all think. All right, guys. Right now, we got VOTD, man. Y'all put WVOTD in the comment section below if this is what you needed to hear. Let's get into it. My dear brothers and sisters, I love you and want to see you. You bring me joy and make me proud of you. Continue following the Lord as I have told you. Adia and Sentish, you both belong to the Lord. So please agree with each other. For this, I make a special request to my friend who has served with me so faithfully. Help these women. They worked hard with me and telling people in good news. Together with Clement and others who work with me, their names are written in the book of life. Always be filled with joy in the Lord. I will say it again. Be filled with joy. Let everyone see that you are gentle and kind. The Lord is coming soon. Don't worry about anything, but pray and ask God for everything you need, always giving thanks for what you have. And because you belong to Christ Jesus, God's peace will stand guard over all your thoughts and feelings. His peace can do this far better than our human minds. Brothers and sisters, continue to think about what is good and worthy of praise. Think about what is true and honorable and right and pure and beautiful and respected. And do what you learned and received from me, what I told you and what you saw me do. And the God who gives peace will be with you.